Viviana Rodriguez Smith, and this is Honoring Our Ancestors. Honoring Our Ancestors is a celebration of bringing communities together to showcase how we all honor our ancestors. We invite people to come and build visual representations on how they honor their ancestors in their cultures. It's a gathering where we can celebrate and highlight culture and community, find commonalities between our communities, and also help us become a stronger community as a whole.
We are holding a sacred space here in the Oakland community to bring different cultures that we hold as Oaklanders, where we have an opportunity to come and share how we honor our ancestors, and whether it's through a dance, whether it's through an altar, whether it's like a traditional Mexican Dia de los Muertos altar, or a different type of other visual. But we have an opportunity to see the similarities that we have within our own communities through different cultures. And in fact, we have many, 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 many similarities when it comes to honoring our ancestors in many different ways. And it's not a coincidence that throughout the world, we do it around the same time.
Michael Muscadine. I'm representing Courage Communities United for Restorative Youth Justice out here in East Oakland.
My name is Carlos. I'm a violence interrupter.
Courage is a nonprofit that started about 14 years ago here in the Fruitvale district. So Courage does a variety of everything. I think we do a melting pot of like ethnic studies, policy, organizing, a lot of court advocacy work, life coaching, violence interrupting, where we work directly with system impacted young folks, directly impacted folks, and folks that are incarcerated coming home.
This cultural event is unique because it gives the community insight of what kind of community they are part of. You know what I mean? A lot of the times we walk around here not knowing who our neighbor is. So this right here give us that sense, knowing our neighbors, knowing what kind of cultures are out here in Oakland.
We've been part of the Honoring Our Ancestors for 4 years now, Courage, and we always bring our young people to put prayers and lay down prayers and medicine for their loved ones that passed away. So we always represent the male direction of our ancestors. So what we do, everyone in this altar right now are personally loved ones that are our grandpas, our tios, our brothers. A lot of victims of gun violence here in Oakland. So a lot of our young folks you see on the altar passed away at like 17, 18, 19. We're praying those prayers down, that we're always gonna remember them. But we also got freedom fighters, like we got Malcolm X up there. We got Tupac, we got Sitting Bull, and we got Plenty Coops. That's from my tribe, the Crow Nation.
My name is Bloodstone, and we are here honoring our ancestors on 9th and Broadway. Just a really beautiful ceremony, 6th year anniversary. My first time coming was last year. I'm with Overhaul, which is right next to East 14th Gallery, and I was the lead in creating our shrine. And what went into the altar first is Ashe and love. I feel, know, think, believe it's very unique because the common understanding is reverence for our ancestors. So it's really rooted in honoring those who've come before, and those who have transitioned even while we're living. So I think often there's this conversation around people who died before you were born, but ancestors, could be our folks that just transition today. I look at them as baby ancestors, like when little ones arrive from the other side of the veil. What's cool is it's not a show and tell, it's an introducing, reintroducing, re-membering.
My name is Teresa. I put on a traditional Korean chesa, which is a ceremony that we do every year to honor our passed on ancestors. Different families will do it at different times. You can do it during Korean Thanksgiving, which is called Chuseok. Some folks do it on the anniversary of their ancestors passing. And then on my mom's side of the family, we actually do it on New Year's Day, which is when all of our family is able to gather. So the idea behind it is that we put out a feast for our ancestors, food, drink, anything that they would like to have in the afterlife. We pay our respects and we do our vows, and then once we do that, the living family also partakes in the feast. So we have a family meal with both the alive and passed on family. So this is actually my first time attempting to put on a jesa ceremony. I am a second generation Korean American. So I'm firstborn in America, but my parents are all immigrants, and the generation before are immigrants. So the reason I wanted to do this today was to really try to educate myself and continue the traditions on for my generation, and hold on to that culture, do the research and share it as well. I think this event's so great. I've really been feeling the community and the love out here, and the best part is just having conversations and seeing the curiosity from everyone. The big takeaway is that all of our cultures are very similar. Everyone gathers around food, everyone gathers around family and pays respects to the ancestors, and it's just been really great to be learning about other cultures and how they respect their ancestors, have other people be curious about my culture, and just feel a lot closer to our neighbors as well.
My name's Lauren.
Hi, I'm Patricia, and I'm here with our group, Sama Sama Cooperative. We are a collective of Filipino families that have created this space for remembering our ancestors. We have this bangka.
Yeah, in Filipino mythology, the bangka, or the boat, carries us into the spiritual realm. So a parent built this structure several years ago, and we use it as a centerpiece for our altar because it carries some cultural relevance now. We were thinking of the flotilla and the symbol of boats carrying people in migratory journeys. And it also represents the water that connects all of us. So it was a natural center for the altar we built here. You can see on our altar that it features photographs of our ancestors, our own family members who have departed, but also the names of incarcerated people, folks who have died in detention, and some messages of prayer and support for communities who are feeling targeted right now.
This is one of the events in Oakland that I look forward to participating in all year because Viviana and Shomari have done an amazing job bringing community members, our neighbors together, really representing like the diversity of Oakland. Like we are all here together. We all have ancestors that we want to honor who have been lost. I really feel like this is a beautiful opportunity to connect with each other.
One of the things we wanted this year was to invite more engagement from the community here, putting on other altars and folks passing by. So at each of the cardinal corners of the altar, we have a separate invitation to engage with your senses, immersing your hands in rice, tasting water or calamansi, kind of engaging with the symbols that are important to us as a Filipino diaspora, and that's succeeded this year.
We know that when people are rooted in their culture and they have a grounding, it makes for healthier people, for healthier and stronger communities. So that's how honoring our ancestors started to develop, as being a place where we can come together and celebrate and be in community with one another and be able to learn from one another. We are other to each other until we find something in common. And once you find something in common, then now we're in community with one another.